Hello, my name is Madeline Patterson, and I'm an executive recruiter in the Boston office. Um, a little bit about myself. So, before I joined CFS in March, I was actually a second grade teacher and a licensed reading specialist for the last 4 years in Massachusetts public schools. My whole life I thought I wanted to be a teacher. I became a second grade teacher right out of college. I went back and I got my master's to become a reading specialist. I had always thought that it would be everything that I wanted. Then, the pandemic hit, a lot of things changed, and I just realized that this might not be exactly what I thought it was going to be and what I had pictured it in my mind. I was kind of at a loss because I had these 2 degrees, I had all this experience, I was tenured. I didn't know what to do with myself or, next steps. And I started researching, what careers translate well from education to a whole different, area. So then I found recruiting. I ended up reaching out, or I applied, and then Alex Katita reached out to me. I actually had 7 interviews for this position, which sounds like a lot, but I was actually very thankful for that. It really helped me transition and get my mind around, like, okay, I've made the decision to not be a teacher, and it helped me work my way into feeling more comfortable with the company and getting to know people, getting to know my team before I made that final decision to join CFS. Looking back now, I've only been here for 3 months, but I couldn't be happier. Um, Especially, worrying about, am I making the right decision leaving teaching? Is this really what I want to do? I think it was probably the hardest and also the best decision I've ever made for myself. I work on the Boston team, but I actually sit in the West Hartford office. So I feel like I have 2 families kind of at CFS now. I have my Boston team with Meg and Ruth and Joanne and Aaron and the whole team, but I also get to sit around all of the ERs and, BDMs and staffing managers in the West Hartford office. So I kind of get the best of 2 worlds. I've loved being an executive recruiter so far. I was intimidated at first, worrying about talking to CFOs and all of these high level people. But I feel like CFS University and the teams that I have around me have really helped me prepare and feel confident when I'm starting phone calls with CFOs and sending them candidates and you know all of these vocabulary words I didn't even know before I started in March. I now feel so much more confident, and I really think that's CFS in general, but also the management that is around me. Erin's my boss, and I couldn't be happier with, especially having a new boss out of teaching. She's wonderful, and Tara's amazing, and I have Meg to look up to. So I really couldn't be happier. I know I've said that a bunch, but I feel really thankful that I found CFS after leaving teaching.